Every now and again, I get the urge for an adventure, to travel to some remote and wild corner and test myself. In the UK, that remote corner often requires a long drive north and over the border into Scotland. For this adventure, I headed back to the Cairngorms, the largest national park in the UK, where nearly half the land is considered wild. The adventure in mind was to run right across the park, through some of the remotest terrain the UK has to offer. 62 kilometres of running from Blair Atholl in the south all the way to Aviemore in the north. The route starts off at the Atholl Arms Hotel and follows Glen Tilt northeast, widely regarded as one of Scotland's most beautiful glens. After passing through Glen Tilt and over the Watershed, the route heads north and passes right through the heart of the park with a crossing of the notorious Lairig Ghru, one of Scotland's best known but wildest mountain passes, reaching an altitude of 835 metres, before dropping down through the ancient Rothiemurchus forest and finishing in Aviemore. So we arrived late last night in Blair Atholl, and I've just been for a little wander up and down to get a feel for the start, because that's always where I seem to struggle the most, and I thought it was worthwhile knowing where I'm starting to save time then. Now we're just about to head into Aviemore to leave the car there for where we finish tomorrow and pick up a bike for the second support rider. And it's an absolutely stunning day today. There's not a cloud in the sky. Let's hope for more of the same tomorrow. Right, off I go. Running was sublime. The conditions were near perfect, with a bright sun but a cool breeze. There was a very steady, gentle incline, and the track was perfect for running on. With no road out the other end of the glen, every passing step felt like it was taking me somewhere more remote than the adventure I was looking for. So that's it, we're 20k in and have just made it to the Falls of Tarf. Still a glorious day. Quads are getting a bit tight, but it's stunning. It's absolutely amazing. I hope this continues. Well, not the quads, but this weather. I think I must be coming to the Watershed. Can't be far off it now. I'm just coming out of the
I think that's still Glen Tilt, River Tilt, but I've come out of the narrow section and it's just opening up. So yeah, I think this must be the Watershed. Didn't really think when I did this that I would be quicker than the bikers. They obviously could have gone much quicker than me on the gravel track. On this single track, I think I'm quicker than them, and so them stopping for me on the bits that they could have gone quicker, I think I'm going to end up waiting for them on these bits. But yeah, we're doing it together. Like I said, I'm not after any real quick time, so I'll be waiting for them. But so I've got to Gelderburn. I thought they might have caught up with me on that track, but the single track must have taken them too long. I was a little bit apprehensive about this bit and kind of thinking, oh, there might be snow melt and it might be a bit hard to cross, but it's barely even a trickle. So I should be crossing this no problem. Might not even have to get my feet wet, which is a bonus. Can't quite see it now, but a bit further back, when it was a bit higher, I could just see the mountains that are surrounding the Lairig Ghru, I think, and Glen Tilt. Kind of patchy snow on top, so I think when I get to the White Bridge and then turn up that way, that should be another stunning bit. I'm hoping the track is okay for those guys, and they can stick with me a bit easier. It'd be nice to have a bit of company and to keep those guys company, because I think they will definitely find it tough towards the top of the Lairig Ghru. Anyhow, I'm going to look and see if I can find somewhere to cross here and avoid any wet feet. They might get a little bit wet. Anyhow, let's see if I can find somewhere. Not quite. Not quite. I suppose we've got a bit of time now to let them dry. Yeah, really should wait for them. Oh well, nice rest in the sun. Definitely worse places to while away a few minutes. I definitely wouldn't have been waiting if it was chucking it down. So I've made it to the White Bridge and they've still not caught up with me. It's that thing, I'm sure everything is fine, but they don't really know where I am and I don't really know where they are. I think if they're going slow, there's a bit of a bailout option for them here to go down to wherever the car park is up from Brimar, or if they wanted to push round go Glen and around that way past Drive Oak Bothy. I'm going to have to wait from here, but not really what I wanted to be doing on this run. Legs are feeling fine, which is nice. Without this I'd have probably made a really good time. Not that I was bothered about time for this one.
The run into the start of the Lairig Ghru was stunning. As remote as you're going to get, surrounded by snow-capped giants on a bluebird day. Exactly what I'd been looking for. However, I quickly realised how hard going it was going to be for the bikers, and quite how long it was going to take them. This realisation, along with the increased gradient and constantly stubbing my feet on rocks, suddenly took all the wind from my legs, and my mood plummeted.
So just getting to the top of the valley and really starting to head up now. It's an absolutely stunning place. Got Ben McDewey up there, Brearich there, I don't know where that's looking, Cairngorm National up there, and the Devil's Point behind me. But my god, has it been hard going. It's really started to build the ascent now. It's just been gently going up the whole way, but the surface to run on, just rocks everywhere and just gravelly rocks. Can't get in any kind of rhythm, and add to that tired legs. It's I've not been able to appreciate where I am for feeling sorry for myself. I hope to God that those two decided to bail and go down Glen Feshy, because as miserable as this is for me, God, pushing a bike up this wouldn't be fun. Really wouldn't be fun. Anyway, just half-heartedly doing little bits of jogging every now and again. And there's a tiny stretch that is runnable, but not sure I'll do much running now till the top. And is it the Pools of Dee? Again, I imagine that bit I'll say, oh, I'm not running because it's boulder fields. It's an ultra walk rather than an ultra run. I've reached the top of the Lairig Ghru. I think at Glen Tilt and the Devil's Point behind me, and I've now got to the boulder fields, which are going to be fun getting across. Absolutely zero running on this. I don't want to break my ankle up here. And the path just vanishes really. Yeah, so I'll be trekking across this until I get to the other side, and then I hope I can start doing some running again, because once I'm going down, I'm hoping it'll be easier to shuffle. I won't need to lift my knees up quite as high to avoid every rock. That's a theory. Yeah, it's what a stunning day out, even if it has been pretty brutal. First half was, I'm talking like I've almost finished. The first half, the first 30k were really good, made really good time on the kind of the gravel track, and then even on the single track it wasn't too much climbing, and it was a good surface to run on. But from the White Bridge turning up the Lairig Ghru, it just became so hard to run. But it's amazing how getting to the top lifts the mood. It's a tiny little bit of up to go. But yeah. Anyway, onwards. I am broken. There is not a lot of running left in my legs. There's not been a lot of running left in my legs for a long time. I've just made it to the road. I'm just kind of following the footpath along to the side. Because Aviemore is a mile. I feel every metre of that. I'm so tempted just to sack it off at the car hire place. Brain's not functioning. At the bike hire place where the car is, but I don't have keys and I've no idea how long I'll be waiting there, so I just hope I make it there before the shut. So shut at 4, I've missed it. So shut at 5, might miss it. Yeah, ready to cease all motion. That's it. Finished. Broken. So I massively underestimated that. The Lairig Ghru was not fun. It was beautiful, but fuck me, that was hard. Got to the finish after going and letting the bike company know it'd be late. Not bad today. And I've come to, what is it? Mambo's. Get a burger and some chips. I think they're probably 2 hours behind at least. Thank you. So I've got a long wait here. But yeah, God, that's done. Thank God that's done. It's just cannot be arsed having to take the bike back tomorrow morning. That's an extra 2 hours driving. But hey, hopefully Josh and Dave won't hate me too much when they finish. But yeah, over and out. At least you're still in good spirits.